Hello there, my fellow rushers. How you been doing today? King Rex here. And today, I am very happy with myself because recently we reached 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe that 1,000 people decided that spending their time watching my videos is worthy. That's quite impressive. Thank you all for the massive support. And because of that, as I promised before, we will be doing a face reveal. Yeah, you're finally gonna see how the real King Rexy looks like. I know that a lot of people have done it already, like the Duke, Politics the Wise, and the real Morgan. But it's about time for me to show up my face and show you how I actually look like. So, are you ready, guys? Let's start off the countdown. Right about now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal who King Rexy is. Hello there, my fellow rushers. Yeah, that's me. The real King Rexy is here. And yeah, as you can see, that's me. That's nobody else. There's no imposters up in here. This is just me. That's who I am. That's how I look like IRL. I know, I may not be like super beautiful, but you know, that's the way it is. I didn't have much time to shave, so my beard is kind of meh. You probably can't see it very well, so let me just lean a little bit. Yeah, what a nice beard. And yeah, that's my quote-unquote studio in a way. It's not like super big, as you can see, and unfortunately there's a lot of light there because it's pretty bright today. And sorry for that. I'm not an expert when it comes down to, you know, camera and, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, as the title suggests, we're gonna be talking about a little bit about my personal backstory and the reason why I decided to do YouTube overall. So it also, to be honest, you need to know one thing about me, and that is that I'm a pretty darn big introvert. Yeah, I'm not really good when it comes down to communicating to people like IRL. I get pretty nervous, but you know, I've been trying to improve myself over the years, and it's kind of working out quite well. But let's get back to the backstory. To be honest, it all kind of started around the beginning of high school. That's when my anxiety and depression were at their peak, because I was pretty lonely, didn't have any friends, and I just went to a new school, and I was like, all right, I'm kind of screwed over because I have nothing interesting to talk about. I was pretty boring person, and most people of my class were already like in small groups, and I was like, well, guess I'm a loner. That's the way it is. And yeah, for a couple of years I was like the outcast of the class. I was just sitting there doing nothing. Like nobody really acknowledged my existence. It was like physically I was there, but nobody really saw me. I was like a ghost. I was like a ghost in the room. And let me tell you, this is very bad. This is awful. I don't wish it to anybody. Like you can be bullied, but at least you will be getting some attention, even though it's a bad one. At least you're getting the feeling that people are still acknowledging your existence. But when nobody's talking to you, it's awful. It was awful. I fell into depression, started smoking. For those of you who are watching my streams, you already know that I'm a smoker, but you know, that's the way it is. I don't have my pack of cigarettes so I can show you, but you know, I smoke. But I don't smoke like recklessly. I don't blow like a whole pack per day. I usually smoke around 5, maybe 6 cigarettes on a bad day. Usually that's the, you know, the limit that I'm trying to go for. And yeah, it was bad. It was very awful. But then around 10th grade, it was somewhere around the end. So it was like around May, and I was just going. The classes were over, and I was like, okay, time to get back to my bus, and you know, just go home and do nothing for the whole day. Because yeah, I really wasn't doing nothing. I was in a complete depression. And then a girl, which I'm not gonna say her name due to privacy, but let's just call her let's just call her Jessica for the sake of it. So this girl Jessica was usually pretty active with the class. Like she was talkative. She had her small group. She always had somebody to talk to. She was even in a relationship with somebody, but I think they broke up eventually. Don't know. I'm pretty sure they broke up around 10th grade. Maybe it was a little bit later. Don't remember, but it was somewhere around there. And she just I saw her in a bad state. Like she was upset, she was crying, and I was like, wow, I had never seen her cry before. That's kind of strange. Maybe I should check her out. And so I did. I went out to her, I talked to her, and apparently she was just like me. she was not really feeling it. She didn't like anybody in the class. She was like, "Oh, these people suck, man. They listen to such a bad music. They're alcoholics. They drink, they smoke. They're awful. I hate them." But she was trying to fit in. She was trying to pretend to be somebody that she wasn't. She was trying to just fit in, which, you know, honestly, I would have done that, but I wasn't really in a state to do so. And I felt bad for her. I really felt bad. And she told me that I was actually the only guy that she really liked because I wasn't like the others. I thought that she was gonna say, "Oh, you're a weirdo. Why would I even talk to you? Look at you, huh?" And yeah, I was quite impressed to hear that she was actually willing to talk to me, and that was nice. We went out for a coffee, we lit up a cigar, we talked on and on and on, and it was very nice. We ended up smoking with each other quite frequently. We talked about our lives. She gave me some faith in this world. She gave me a faith that I should be who I am. I should not be like trying to change myself. I should do the things that I like, and that's the important part. And that lesson will come into play later on when I think it was around. Let me just think. I think it was somewhere around 11th or 12th grade, right around when I was 17 or 18. And that's when I had a really big question that I needed to answer for myself. And that question was, why am I not attracted to girls? Like, there were so many girls in my class. Like, we were 25 people total, and only 7 of us were boys. The rest of it was girls, All of them were beautiful, don't get me wrong. They were all, their beauty was majestic. And everybody was like, "Oh, look at her, bro, look at her. She's so beautiful, look at her dress. Oh, she has a thick ass. Oh, ooh, ara, ara." All that jazz. And I was like, "Well, yeah, she looks cool, but I don't feel anything, man. I don't feel attracted. What can I tell you? That's the way it is." And one night I was fed up with this, and I was like, this is just hurting my brain. I'm just gonna go out on a party and try to forget about it, as any teenager will do with their problems, just drink them away. And yeah, I was drinking back in the day. I still drink to this day, like a like multiple cups of beer, like usually, but nothing more than that. I'm not really durable when it comes down to alcohol. Like, sure, I drink vodka like occasionally if there's like some sort of party going on, but no more than one glass because otherwise I'll just be in a very bad mood for like the rest of the night. Anyway, let's get back to the main portion of the story. So I went out on one of my friends' house. His family was rich, so he was pulling up a party every Friday night, and I went out. And they were listening to loud music. Everybody was drinking and smoking. I was with a small group, and I was like, "Yeah, dancing, dance, dance." Oh, sorry for the awkward dance moves. I'm not a great dancer. Sorry if I made some people cringe. Anyway, so we were partying. Everything was going fine, and that's when I bumped with another guy, and I was like, "Oh my god, sorry, man, sorry." But then I looked up. He was pretty tall though. He was like around 190 centimeters. Well, he wasn't like 2 meters per se, but he was close there. And I looked at him and I was like, "Wow, man, look at you." He was pretty tall, but also slim, and he had two big, beautiful brown eyes. And his hair was like super long. It was like right around this length. And I was like, "Damn, that's so hot." But I didn't say it straight to his face. I was like, "Oh, sorry for that, man." And he was like, sorry, whatever, it is what it is." But there was something in his voice. That was a party. He was supposed to be happy, but he wasn't. He was kind of depressed in a way, and I was like, "Well, that was weird. Guess I'll keep partying." And after like a couple minutes, I looked at him. He was like at the other side of the room, which we were partying in, and I don't know how I saw it when there were like 50 people in it. I don't know how we fit in there, but we kind of did. And I saw him, and it was like, he was crying, like he was holding his hands like that, and I was like, the regular crying. And he just rushed through everybody and went out on the balcony because in my friend's house there was this big ass balcony, and he went out there. And I was like, "Oh, that's bad. Maybe something bad happened to him." And that's when I made a decision that will change me forever and will show me who I actually am. I went out to talk to him. I want to see him, to show some compassion for him. And it was kind of hard to make him talk. He was just crying profusely, and I was like, "Come on, man, I'm here for you. I know you're complete strangers, but nobody's gonna show you compassion here. All of them are either drunk or they're super high in the heavens. I'm the only one who is sober right now. So talk to me. try to talk to me, show me tell me what's your problem. And eventually, after a few minutes of giving him some advices and nice words, he finally told me. Apparently, he was gay. Yeah, he was. I was kind of surprised by that, but not really. Like, something about his appearance was just screaming at me that he was that. Anyway, and apparently his boyfriend just left him like yesterday, and he wasn't faring very well. He was like, "I'm never gonna find someone like him. I'm so weird. I don't do all this stuff, and I'm just a failure. Nobody's gonna like me." And I was like, "Bro, what are you talking? I like you. I like you a lot." And he was like, "Really? Are you gay?" And then I was like I just froze. I don't know what to do. Like, maybe I thought, all right, if I don't like girls and I don't like that, maybe I am. And so I said, and that's when I actually realized that, because something inside me when I saw him just clicked, like, you know, just clicked, and I was like, yes, yes I am. And he was like, wow, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, I am. You made me realize that, bro. Like, I've been trying to be attracted to girls for so long, but I was blind to see the truth. You are my love. You are the guy that I want. And eventually, after the party was over, we exchanged our goodbyes. We exchanged our phone numbers. And after, well, I'm gonna spare you the details because there's a lot of things that happened between me and him. And let's just say that one thing led to another, and we were soon in a relationship. It didn't last very long. It was like a little bit over a year. But one day, or to be honest, to be more correct, one night when I was out, I decided to go back home, to see what he's up to, because he was in my place. And I was going back to the bathroom, just to take a leak, and I heard some noises, like, and I was like, what is going on, man? And my confusion grew to full on anxiety, because I was like, oh no, don't tell me that he's doing what I think he's doing. And then I slowly opened the door, like as tiny bit as possible, and then I saw that he was with another guy. And to be honest, yes, he cheated on me. It was very heartbreaking. And, well, I'm gonna spare you a big, long, and ferocious argument, but in the end, I ended up breaking up with him, and I was like, oh, frick. Now, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I lost the only person who really liked me. I mean, sure, we also had Jessica from my class, but she was doing her own thing. We were nothing more than like regular classmates. We weren't like super close friends or anything. And I was like, all right, what should I do? What should I do to take my mind out of this depression? And then I remembered about video games, because I haven't touched them in a while, and I was like, there's this one tower defense game that I haven't played in like ages. Maybe I should revisit it. And then I decided to go back to Kingdom Rush. And I replayed every game once, and I was like, yeah, that was cool. But I probably should quit it, because gaming is for kids. Although I'm not gonna make it, so I should probably just delete this game out of my desktop. But that's when I decided to do one final search on YouTube for Kingdom Rush, to see if there's like any little bit of help left. And I was looking, I was scrolling up and down, and then I discovered a channel going by the name of The Real Morgan. And I saw the upload date, and I was like, what? People still post Kingdom Rush to this day? That's impossible. This game is dead, right? Wasn't it? Wasn't it dead like for ages? Apparently no, it wasn't. It was just around the time when Kingdom Rush was starting to get popular on YouTube, and I discovered him. I binged on his content, and I was like, maybe there is a chance that this game has some future. And then I discovered other channels like Coziness, War Champion, Vduke, and many others. And I was like, oh, these people may be cool. They play the same game as me. They're pretty good. They know a lot about it. Maybe I can find my place there. Maybe I can be a YouTuber. And then, after some thinking and some hesitation, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm bored, and I'm kind of going through depression. So I need something to lift up my mood. So I decided to create my channel. And yeah, sure, in the beginning I was very demotivated to make videos. I was like, alright, I guess I'm gonna upload video on this and this and this. And, you know, wasn't expecting this channel to go anywhere. I was expecting it to get up to like 100 subs at most. Little did I know that would get like 10 times the amount of that I estimated, which is pretty ridiculous to think about. And you know, eventually, one thing led to another. I got some recognition, got my first 100 subscribers after like a month and a half of uploading, which was pretty nice. And then my channel just started going up and up and up until I reached this point. But to be honest, I will not be here without you guys. You showed me that there's a place for a person like me, because I thought nobody will like me. Nobody was going to, you know, accept me for who I am. But you showed me that that's not the case at all. You're always gonna find your place somewhere. It could be on the internet, it could be in real life, it doesn't matter. You can find your place. A place where you can talk to people like you. People that are gonna be understanding, and they're not gonna shoo you away because of your interest or your sexuality. I don't care about me. I am who I am. I'm not gonna change, alright? And if you have some issues with my sexuality and other stuff, well, sorry for that. That's the way I am. And if you don't like it, well, you can always leave. You can always leave, man. There's nothing stopping you. Just go out. Get out. Get out of this channel. You don't have a place here. If you're not acceptance of people who have different sexualities than yours. Oh boy, that was a kind of a long one. And yeah, well, basically, guys, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who showed me that there's a place for someone like me. That there is hope. That I can find my place in this community. And to be honest, I'm glad I did, because this place is wonderful. I met so many good people, like Pollux the Wise, like Functional Function, The Real Morgan, War Champion, Coziness, The Duke, and so many others. I can't believe that. I can't believe that so many people are watching me and, you know, waiting for a new video. That's awesome, guys. Thank you all for the enormous support once again. And now that you know a little bit more about my personality, hopefully we can have a little bit of a stronger connection. Not in a sexual way, obviously, but you know, in a way of a YouTuber and a viewer. I want you to know more about me, so that way you can relate a little bit more to me and, you know, my life experiences. And now let's get back to the other part of the video, which is the last one, which is the future of this channel. Now, as you saw in the title, there's gonna be some changes, and I will be posting some other games on this channel. Now, that doesn't mean that Kingdom Rush is gonna disappear out of this channel. No. If you thought of that, then you're an idiot. I'm never gonna abandon this game. This game was my foundation, my building block, my start. This was the game on which I built my community. I'm never gonna abandon it. No matter how long time passes. Like, even after 10 years, I'll still play this game. You're still gonna find some content up in here. And that's gonna be the way it is. However, I'll be adding some other games here and there. I'll schedule them occasionally on some days. Now I'm gonna tell you which games are, but I will let you guys decide which game you want to see on this channel, because you are the viewer. You're the one who is providing me with, you know, views, likes, comments, and all. So your opinion matters the most. And here are your options. Option number 1 is Swords and Sandals, which, if you don't know, is a Flash game which I really liked, and I could post some videos on it. Option number 2, Master of Orion Conquer the Stars, which is basically a turn-based strategy game in space with a lot of races. It's pretty dope. You can go ahead and Google it and see what it's all about. And I really love this game, so I would love to post some videos on it if you want me to. And then we also have option number 3, which is going to be a game that I actually haven't played, but I'm willing to buy soon. Empires of the Undergrowth, which is basically about creating your own ant colony and making it grow. And it's full of missions, and, you know, there's competitive mode and all, and it looks like a pretty fun game to me. It's basically a real-time strategy game. And option number 4, which is probably going to be the option that most of you are familiar with, Bloons Tower Defense. It's mostly Bloons Tower Defense 6, because I've been adoring this game. I've been replaying it recently with Pollux, and it's wonderful. I would love to post some videos on it as well. So yeah, guys, I'll leave a poll into my community tab, because apparently once you reach 1,000 subscribers, you can make what would you call it, a polls, and I'll make one. and you should vote there if you want your opinion to count. Like, sure, you can comment down below this video and that will be awesome, but to be honest, I'll be making my decision based around the poll's result. So you want to make sure you go there and vote. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you all. Thank you all for the massive support that you've showed me over the past few months. And let me tell you one thing. Always be yourself. Don't try to change yourself for the sake of others. If just follow your dreams, man. Be who you are. Accept yourself. Just like I did. I run away from who I am for many years, and that's what's led me to have so many depression episodes and having anxiety. But now I feel like I don't have them. If someone just calls me, "Oh, you're gay, bruh, you're weird," I'm gonna be like, "Well, take this. I don't care. Are you gonna impact my life? No. Do I know you? No. Are you gonna make me change myself? No. You can screw off and disappear out of my sight. I don't care. I am who I am, and that's the way it is. It's never gonna change. And you should do the same, guys. Be yourself and accept who you are. It's gonna take some time, but you have to be honest with yourself. That's the way it is. And if you ever decide to join the Kingdom Rush community, I would love to see you here. I would love to see new faces, to meet new people. That would be wonderful. And yeah, guys. Well, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video. It means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out. Thank you guys for your support. I love you to death. Goodbye, and see you later.